Hey y'all, it's your girl Doriasia, and I'm back with another video. And we're back here in the car. This seems to be the only place these days that I can record in peace and quiet. So, here we are again. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of taking your time. Taking a moment, living in the moment, being present with whatever it is that you are doing in that moment. Taking your time can help you in so many ways. I took out my glasses because I kept getting a glare. But anyways, one thing that sticks out most to me is, well, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I've noticed recently that whenever I'm rushing, whether that be cooking, cleaning, just doing simple tasks around the house, and whenever I'm rushing, I always mess up, drop something, spill something. Something happens which just makes the whole task even more laborsome and even more inconvenient, right? And I say to myself, if I was just taking my time and if I wasn't rushing, this could have been avoided easily. So here are some reasons why taking your time is important. It can reduce stress and anxiety because when we are busy rushing through life, it builds up anxiety within us. That anxiousness can lead to mistakes. It can lead to us becoming overwhelmed and stressed, voluntarily, might I add, because you're rushing. In these moments, taking our time, bringing ourselves back to center, grounding ourselves, can help us reduce these feelings of anxiety, stress, overwhelmness. Remembering to center, focus, ground yourself. Everybody's literally blasting music as they come into work. It is 9 a.m. Relax. Anyways, helping yourself be grounded in moments of stress can help you prevent doing things you will regret. Trust me. Because I'm currently living with things that I've done that I regret, and it's been eating me alive for the last couple of weeks. And yeah, take your time, breathe if you need to, okay? All right. Enjoy the moment. Taking your time can help you enjoy whatever moment you are in. It could be something as simple as eating your breakfast, eating your lunch, eating your dinner. It can be something as simple as enjoying a delicious meal. Like, if you're rushing to eat it and then it's gone, it's like, damn, I don't even remember what that thing tastes like because I inhaled it. I'm guilty of that because I love food. But take your time, chew, taste the food that you enjoy, the sensations, the smell, the feel, the taste of what you are eating. Something as small as enjoying a conversation that you're having with somebody that you love. Because in all honesty, let's be real, life is short, okay? No matter how long it may seem, life is short. And things can catch you off guard. And if you're not enjoying the small moments, especially with the people that you love, something can happen and you may live to regret it. And that one small moment that you took the time to be present and enjoy what you were experiencing can make a difference in your life and in that other person's life. And then also, me sitting in the car right now waiting to go into work, if I wasn't recording this video right now, I could be enjoying the beautiful view that I see. I see trees blowing in the wind. I see clouds moving across the sky. It's a beautiful day. The temperature is great. Taking everything in, breathing in fresh air if I was outside the car, and letting go, exhaling all of the negative emotions and anything that you may be feeling. It serves as a little reset, a gentle reset in this busy, chaotic life that we live in. Especially if you're somebody that lives in the city. Like, I used to live in the city. I'm from a city, and everything, you just go every second of the day. And sometimes you really forget to just, sit down and take in your surroundings, take in what you are experiencing, essentially. It can enhance your creativity and productivity. So if you are working on a project and you're rushing through it, trying to come up with ideas, procrastinating, things like that, that is, some people work well under pressure, but however, that can be a recipe for a disaster, or a recipe for just poor work that you may not be proud of. So if you're in a project or anything, take your time. Sit with your ideas that you have, leave it for a day, come back to them, and you'll come back with renewed ideas, renewed energy. You are able to look at things in a clearer perspective, in a clearer lens, if you will. And those projects can turn into things that you are greatly proud of, and something that, a product that is better than you would have produced if you were simply just rushing through it. Back to what I mentioned, which triggered me into even creating this video: avoiding mistakes. Okay? This is a big one. If we are rushing through whatever task we are doing, we are bound to make mistakes in the smallest of places, the stupidest mistakes, might I add. And overall, making your work that much harder, because now you have to go back, do double work in order to fix your mistake. When we take our time, we're paying closer attention to details that we just would have simply missed had we been rushing. And like I said, I can attest to this. This is my downfall when it comes to taking my time, because I just make the stupidest mistakes. Like, one time I was trying to cook and I was trying to take something out the fridge, and me just doing stuff too fast, a freaking bowl falls out the fridge. It breaks. Mind you, it's a plastic bowl that breaks, that had food in it, and now the food is on the floor. So now I have to stop everything that I'm doing in order to clean the mess that I just made, which irritated me. And now my mood's messed up for the rest of the day because this just happened. You see how that quickly snowballs into something greater than what it could have been? Had I been taking my time, the food would have never fell out the fridge. We would have been good. It would have been easy. That's it. And then going back to the second point, when I was touching on being present with your loved ones. When you are being present with your loved ones, it can enhance your relationship. It can build those connections, whether it be romantic, platonic, family, friends, work related, especially work related. If you are paying attention to what somebody else is talking about, you are receiving what they are saying, but you are also giving responses that move the conversation forward. That can greatly impact that connection you have with that person in a positive way. And who doesn't want that? I'm in a moment here where I need to take my own advice that I'm giving, because woo, this stuff can be hard though. Like, when you think about it, this stuff can be hard, bruh. It's easy to talk about things, and then it's another thing to actually implement those things, right? It's another thing to make the change. It can be hard sometimes, especially if you've been a certain way for a very long time. You have to be able to become self-aware and conscious of the things you say, the things you do, the way you think. Because like I say, your mind is your only limit, okay? So you literally have to go inside, rewire whatever it is that is in your mind that you need to change, rewire whatever is in your brain in order to have a desired outcome. And that is hard work. That is hard work. And so anybody who's going through this, I commend you. I'm here with you. I am going through it as well. I am trying to be better every day, but it is so hard. It's so hard, bruh. Oh my God. Anyways, with that being said, I gotta go clock in. So, one thing I wanted to add to this whole take your time when you do things. Taking your time is especially important because it can avoid accidents. If you are rushing, you can cause accidents, whether that be on foot, in your car, wherever, because you are such in a rush that you're going over those details. You're not paying attention or observing the things that you normally would, and you end up in an accident. And what happens if that accident is fatal? And if it's not for you, what if it is with somebody else you had an accident with? All because you were rushing. Was it worth it? Was that rush worth it? Was whatever it is, was it worth losing your life over, or having somebody lose their life or be seriously injured over? So when you're rushing or just flustered or not taking your time, take a second to take a breath and really think about the consequences of your actions, and think about the possible outcomes that can happen due to you rushing a simple action that was overlooked. Just take that into consideration the next time you're feeling overwhelmed or you're trying to get something done. Take a second, breathe, inhale, exhale, and ground yourself. Find something that grounds you, ground yourself, and you say, I usually just say, take your time. I literally tell myself to take my time. So I say, take your time, take your time. So we got the quad. We got the quad, okay? We got the quad. And this is fitting because today is Earth Day, so happy Earth Day. This week's Become an Eco Warrior task is, tea bags are often not biodegradable, so consider switching to loose leaf teas with a tea infuser. Solid advice, but a very easy way, easy change to make. I mean, is it easy though? Because then you gotta do extra work to put the tea in the strainer and blah blah blah. But let's make Mother Earth happy, because sis she be not happy sometimes, and she be showing us. So, and quite frankly, she's way bigger than we are. So we do what she says. She could do what she wants. There's no boss of her. So switch your tea bags, get loose leaf tea, and get a strainer and make your tea that way. And don't forget, your mind is your only limit, okay? So if you're unable to take your time, it's because your mind is the thing telling you not to take your time, and or the thing stopping you from taking your time. And yeah, get it together. Duh. Anyways, peace.